Stepping to the track for the fifth race, condition trot, exacta trifecta wagering. Trot a 1 mile, purse at $2,500. Down to a field of 9, scratch the 9, Rocky Mountain Sun Sec. The 1 is Cummins Diesel. Owned, trained, and driven by Roy Wilson on Lebanon, Ohio. Number 2 is Little Beans, owned by Dave Ehrenberg II of Ohio and Dick Neff of Ohio, trained by Dick Neff with Dave Ehrenberg II. The 3 Dublin Dollars, owned and trained by Dave Morrow, Canton, Ohio, Chip Noble. The 4 is GRAN, Watch Him Go, owned and trained by Jerry GRAN of Pleasant Plain, Ohio, Jeff Nisonger. The 5 is Striking Detail, owned by Elizabeth Brandon, Logan, Ohio, trained and driven by Dave Myers. Well, the 6, Your Don Right, by Ralph and Michael Evans of Athens, Ohio, trained and driven by Justin Hall. Well, the 7, Super Bandits, owned by Jerry Folk and Connie Armstrong of Delaware, Ohio, trained by Jerry Folk, Adam Rucker. The 8, Fiery Hit, owned by Bartley and Bartley Jr. of Ohio, trained by Roger Bartley Jr. Brandon Bartley is the reinsman. With the 9, Rocky Mountain Sun is out sick and scoring for the second tier. The 10, Diamond Dove, owned by Broombon Rudnick of Ohio, trained by Bruce Walls. Jeff Fout is in the sulky. There they go. Field in motion. Being sent on their way. They're all fan trotting from the middle of the track. The 4, GRAN, Watch Him Go, driving up on the outside there. Fiery Hit is placed on the go and crossing right over to take the lead as they wheel towards that opening 8th and over to the opening quarter. Away at 3rd. That's Little Beans outside in 4th. Your Don Right. 5th to the inside, Cummins Diesel. 6th from the second tier, Diamond Dove. Followed up in 7th by Dublin Dollars. The 2 trailers are, that is Striking Detail and Super Bandit by that opening quarter. The opening quarter was trotted in 29 1/5. Leading on by the grandstand for the first time and heading on over to the half. Fiery Hit and Brandon Bartley out there on the point, leading it by a length and a half. And to the inside, GRAN, Watch Him Go is stalking in that garden spot, racing in 2. Little Beans trots in 3rd, watching over the top pair. 4th to the inside, Your Don Right found a seat there, tipping first up in 5 and off stride went Cummins Diesel as they step around the clubhouse turn. Front of the paddock and on over to the half, now sent first up on the outside in 5. That's Diamond Dove. 6th to the outside, Dublin Dollars. 7th at Ground Saving Journey, Super Bandit. 8th is Striking Detail, and 9th and trailing back down, trotting Cummins Diesel through a half in just a minute flat. Driving midway down the backside, Fiery Hit still out there on the front, leading it by a length and a quarter. To the inside, GRAN, Watch Him Go is still there in 2nd. Diamond Dove is first up there in 3rd. 2nd over in 4th, Dublin Dollars. 5th, that is Little Beans, followed in 6th by Your Don Right. 3/4 and 1, 29 4/5. They'll trot the final turn and head for home. Fiery Hit trying to make every pull a winning one. To the inside, GRAN, Watch Him Go, a trip of a lifetime, is trotting in 2nd as they turn to the top of Heartbreak Lane. Less than an 1/8 of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come, driving through Power Alley. Up top, Fiery Hit, but GRAN, Watch Him Go. The pocket rocket is coming at him and coming on and zipping on by here. GRAN, Watch Him Go in front. Fiery Hit to go 2nd. Close here for 3rd. It's the 10, Diamond Dove. Time of the mile, 2 minutes and 2/5. GRAN, Watch Him Go. Win a new
time mark,
5-second win in 2005. The 4, GRAN, Watch Him Go, is a 4-year-old bay gelding by Scimitar of a Lucky Elmhurst mare, Grand Debonair. Owned and trained by Jerry Grant of Pleasant Plain, Ohio. Nicely handled here this evening by winning driver Jeff Nisonger. The 4, GRAN, Watch Him Go, new lifetime mark, 2 minutes, 2/5. $5.80, $4, $4. 2nd to the 8, Fiery Hit, 1869.20. 3rd to the 10, Diamond Dove, $5.20. Well, the 4-8 exact is worth $267.60. 4-8-10 try, $528.80.